So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Senegal. Well, that was impressive. Match that. So the first box is more or less ticked. It is a time to concentrate on what happens next.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after 3. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
And we're underway. Malumbu. It's got through to him. Bakambu. Can he deliver? He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And back to base. Keita. Ndiaye tries to get it forward quickly. And here comes the corner. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. Good ball over the top. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And it's Gay. Now it's Keita. A searching ball out wide. Receives it from behind. It's gone a long way up and away. Play for a throw. Now it's Keita. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for goal! Clearance and very necessary. wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Koulibaly goes looking. He's made sure that that won't get through. So it is still 0-0. Battles to win it back. Bakambu. Back into the middle. Bakambu. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Koulibaly pushes it out wide. Malumbu. Forward it goes. Now, what's he got in mind? That intervention was very necessary. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Keita. Looks to dink one in. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Malumbu. Bakambu. Plays it out to the flank. And it's got through. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. With a delicate ball. And he's whipped it in low. There are a few waiting for it. Back in once more. And it's hoisted clear. Ndiaye. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Goes long. Koulibaly boots it to safety. To add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Diouf. Mama Diouf spreads it towards the left. Oh, the ball's come loose! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's hoisted clear. Chance to break. Bakambu. And it's Mane. Now it's Keita. And he's going long. Now it's Keita. And that has been clubbed away. Senegal get it back again. And the weighted pass. And the finish! Can he score? Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
but couldn't steer it in. The first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Mane. He's looked long this time. And he just whacks it away. Up for the header! It's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lumbu. Bakambu. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Ndiaye. Aimed long and direct. Out to the left it goes. He's got options out wide. Chance to shoot. Swept in. Has a swing at it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mane. Cuts it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ndiaye. Played out to the right. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Out wide to the right. It's a loose ball. It's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. He slid it through. Danger averted for now. Now it's Mane. He's got away. Back to the keeper and go again. Bakambu. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Played towards the front men. And it's Diouf. Gets wrestled off the ball. Bakambu. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Played into space out wide. And he's there to hoof it away. Here it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lobs it in gently. Mulumbu. Now it's Mulumbu. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
And it's Diouf. Keita. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Lovely bit of skill there. Keita. Tries to... Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Mulumbu. Bakambu. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Aimed long and direct. Shapes the shoots! And he's found the net! Finally the breakthrough! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Idrissa Gueye goes looking. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mane pumps it into the area.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. And it's Diouf. Plays it out to the flank. Senegal making consecutive changes here. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. This is promising. To safety. It's it back. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Keita. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Keita goes for the cross. Knocks it away. Gueye. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? So that's it. It is all over. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. And in the end, they have strolled through comfortably. Unbeaten, 7 points from 9. And they are gathering momentum into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão, blue certainly the colour. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Theo Walcott warrants a mention. He's shown an extra facet to his game by playing through the middle, and while he has certainly added a composure to his finishing, space is more readily found on the wing, and I think that's where he's still most effective.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Buckland gets it upfield. Dele Alli. And it's Walcott. Kane. Played out to the right. Wilshere. Jordan Henderson. Lindelof boots it to safety. Dinks one in. Lingard. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Toivonen looking to run onto it. Lovely bit of skill. Played in by... He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Dele Alli pushes it out wide. Kane. Lovely bit of skill there. It's got through and... Lingard shoots! Danger averted for now. Now it's Kane. Wilshere. Kane. Kane! Berg. Now it's Toivonen. Toivonen plays it out to the flank. Ekdal tries lifting it over. Aimed in toward... Heads it! Oh, great save, real class.
Berg really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Phil Jones. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Tries to dink it in. Kane with a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Brushed off the ball there. Toivonen. Lingard. Has he found his man? Ekdal. Dyer, Dele Alli, Lingard, Cahill, Lingard, Phil Jones, Kelly goes looking. Play for a throw. Walcott, he's left his man, he's slid it through, and he's there to hoof it away. And it's Walcott. Lingard. And that's been levered clear. Toivonen. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's got away. Kelly knocks it away. Oh, nice touch. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to stroke it through. That'll be a corner. And out to safety. It out to the wing. What an adventurous run from a defender. Kane, now the counter. He's got options out wide. Crowd caught. Can he score?
Just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Now it's Toivonen.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Sweden worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Forsberg. Lindelof. Toivonen looking to get on the end of this. Get that clear. Forsberg plays a clever pass. And he's onside. Tries to swing it. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hillimark. Forward it goes. And it's Kane. Wilshere. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Out wide to the right. Forsberg. Lindelof. Toivonen gets into some space. Hits one! Wilshere. Lingard is desperately calling for it out wide. Lingard. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. It's being played forward. No, too much on it. Jones plays it forward. And it's Walcott. Cut out in the nick of time. Hillimark. And help's available out wide. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Walcott is demanding it out wide. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And that has been clubbed away. Toivonen. Claesson. And it's Milner. Dele Alli. Here it comes. He'll have it in! Ekdal knocks it away. Milner. We sit high. He's had a shot! He's scored! And late in the day, a telling moment. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. England get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Wilshere.
England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting. England are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Berg. Over to the left.
Sweden are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Forsberg. Hiljemark. Sweden are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Kelly. Dyer. Hiljemark. Sweden have to get it into the box and quickly.
Sweden have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's Kane. Dele Alli. Walcott. Kane. It's gone for a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There is the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Sweden were brave in standing up to much-fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of confidence and a date to remember now.
And so the prevalent question on everybody's mind ahead of the game here, will they make it out of the group stage? Well, the odds are very, very good on paper. A single point is all that they need, and they need no favours from anybody else. It is in their hands. The faithful has every right to expect, to believe, a feeling very much reflected in the pre-match atmosphere. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Costa Rica. Crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Germany lining up with a look of total focus. Eyes on the prize, which is way beyond these group stages.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after three. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be the brains of the operation, Toni Kroos. He's another one of the elite passers in world football, and his consistency remains high at both club and international level, and one of the first picks in the team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. That is some save from Keylor Navas! Hector crosses it in low. Campbell can hoist it clear. Played in by Draxler. And it's hoisted clear. It's Ozil. Kimmich. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Out once more. Gundogan. Ginter. Hector. Gundogan. Royce. He's gone out for a throw-in. Here it comes. Ozil beats the offside trap. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Toni Kroos. Hector with a long pass. Draxler drills one in. Good clearance and very necessary. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Draxler. He's got the ball, he's got the space. It's good distance on it. He's left his man. Incoming cross. And he just whacks it away. Danger averted for now. Kimmich. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Deftly done. Now it's Royce, looking for a decent ball in. Firmly met. Chance to shoot. And he's there to hoof it away. Gomez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tries to stroke it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mesut Ozil. Mario Gomez. Forward it goes. And it's Campbell. It's a brilliant interception. Mario Gomez. Campbell. And it's Ruiz. Hector. Has he found his man? Royce. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. It's a fabulous position. Gundogan goes up and over. And that's been levered clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mats Hummels plays it forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Kimmich, Royce. It's a loose ball. He's looking to get there first. Managed to get it away. Campbell. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gundogan. And it's Royce. Gundogan looking to get on the end of this. And that has been clubbed away. Brian Ruiz. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Now it's Campbell. Now it's Campbell. Campbell cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Ozil. Ozil plays it out to the wing. And it's Ozil. Tries to get it forward quickly. There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. To the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance.
Germany playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Hector. Gundogan. Kimmich. Gundogan. Get that clear, and it's been taken straight back. Royce with the cross. It's gone a long way up and away. Surely a shot. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Mario Gomez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Germany give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Campbell needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Draxler. Mesut Ozil. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gundogan. And he just whacks it away. Now it's Draxler. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. And it's Draxler.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Clears it out of harm's way. Gundogan. Kimmich. Tries to dink it in. Royce. Whipped in. And that's been levered clear. Big chance to get at them.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Royce. Now it's Mario Gomez, and it's Royce. And through to the goalkeeper. Campbell. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Campbell. Campbell delivers. Inter boots it to safety.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gundogan. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Out wide to the right. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gundogan. Draxler. And it's Ozil. 75 minutes played. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0. So the ball's got out of play, and a change is upcoming.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mesut Ozil. Now it's Mario Gomez. Royce. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Campbell.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Royce. Now it's Mario Gomez.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Aimed long and direct. Great ball, and now the shot.
Germany are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Royce! Kroos with the short one. Hector, can he score?
Germany can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Kimmich gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Ruiz. Hector. Brian Ruiz. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Aimed long and direct. And he heaves it forward. Oviedo. And there goes the final whistle. Germany have done it. They have made the knockout stage. Well, that is a great effort. Another win, 7 points from 9, unbeaten, and on they march. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.
So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A moment of great pride, the anthems. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. It's a job that just needs finishing off.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective. And when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's left his man. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cavani. He's looked long this time. He's got options out wide. Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Jimenez. Played out to the right. Too much on it and out of play. Wood. And it's Luis Suarez. Breaks on here. Well weighted.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Luis Suarez. Cavani is desperately calling for it out wide. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Throw it. Plays it out to the flank. Tries lifting it over. Oh, really good feet from him. Ball driven towards the far post. Aimed long and direct. Looking to break out here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chance to shoot. Shoots! And he's found the net! And Uruguay take the lead! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Uruguay give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forward pass. And he's there to hoof it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Keeps everyone guessing. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Boots it to safety. Now it's Cavani.
Cavani really got caught in a trap there, and he just...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Brings it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, good interception. Pereira tries to locate someone up front. Forward it goes. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. It's got through to him. Jimenez gets good distance on it. Aimed long and direct. Chance to shoot. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Vecino. The United States have a free kick. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Wood. Nice one too. Going through. And that's been levered clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Keeper goes long. Across the field it goes. Has gone out. Ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Uruguay, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. The last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance. Uruguay just about have their noses in front. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. And he heaves it forward. Cavani. Luis Suarez. Vecino. Ball's out on the left now. Wood. Godin. Muslera sends that a long way. Oh, nice touch. Into the box. And he just whacks it away. It out wide now, crosses it in low, and that's been levered clear. Looking for space out wide. It's a good run that, great timing.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Pereira. Vecino. And it's hoisted clear. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Drills one in. That intervention was very necessary.
The United States are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Can he score? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Timely intervention.
The United States are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Now it's Cavani. Cavani. Lewis. And the finish! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew
and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Uruguay get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Cavani. Wood. Crowd calling for him, shoots! That's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Suarez spreads it towards the left. It's a throw in. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Uruguay have their... It's Cavani! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cavani is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Jimenez. Out wide to the right. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Over it comes. And that's been levered clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Vecino. Pereira. He's had a shot! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Uruguay are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Aimed in towards the centre. Managed to get it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Luis Suarez! And another time! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Uruguay have done it. They have made the knockout stage. Well, that is a great effort. Another win, 7 points from 9, unbeaten, and on they march. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course, is all that matters, and to secure it when the pressure was on bodes well for the tougher tasks that lie ahead now. I think this can serve them quite well.
Argentina emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that of course is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. It is quite a scene here in the Monumental, just as you would expect it. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Argentina have gone with what looks like 3-6-1, Jim Beglin. What do you think?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially it can be effective from both a defensive or offensive viewpoint. It all depends on the manager and his personnel and whether he prefers getting on the front foot or just thinking a little negatively. We'll have to wait and see.
And that gets things running. Bilia. Mercado. Di Maria. Lo Celso. And now the finish! He's through, now is he in? Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Tete. He's got options out wide. Danger averted for now. Tropper gets it back. Turns and goes back. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Tries lifting it over. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Senegal. Lo Celso. Keeps everyone guessing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Messi plays it out to the flank. And it's Messi. Has a hit! Goal! Argentina! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
The Netherlands trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Aimed long and direct. Clears it out of harm's way. Lo Celso. Here it comes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Patrick van Aanholt. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Patrick van Aanholt clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Banega. Basio goes looking. It's Higuain.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Otamendi gets good distance on it. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? That's been won straight back. Otamendi. Strootman battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum, and he's going long. Looking for space out wide. Chance! Oh, great defense. Has a pop! Yes, it's in! The Netherlands are level. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi. Lo Celso, played out to the right. It's Di Maria. The shot's on! Movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Defending, but that'll do. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Big chance! Barbel. Basio can hoist it clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Out wide to the right. Back into the middle. He's had a go! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's Di Maria. Looking to break out here. Out to the left it goes. And it's got through. Barbel. You can get that clear. The Netherlands get it back again. Lo Celso. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Here we go again then.
Argentina need to get the balance right and sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Keeper goes long. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. Proper. Over to the left. Looks to dink one in. Chance, has a swing at it! Another chance! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The Netherlands are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Dybala. Strickland pushes it out wide, and here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Barbel, shot a goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
The Netherlands blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Dybala. Dost. Babel. Plays it out to the wing. Done very well to intervene. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Strootman spreads it towards the left. Babel. Played into the mid, shapes for an overhead. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Laat de leeuw niet in zijn hemdje staan. Hup, Holland, hup. Trek het beestje geen pantoffels aan. Hup, Holland, hup. Laat je uit het veld niet slaan. Want de leeuw op voetbalschoenen kan de hele wereld.
Babel. There's the ball in, up to meet it! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Tries to dink it in. He's left his man. Out of play for a goal kick. There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Wrestled off the ball. Well, that's where he wants it. Nice little chip. Yes, he is offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I could tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Strootman. Argentina still have one last substitution available. He's made good progress from a deep position. He's gone for it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Laat de leeuw niet in zijn hemdje staan. Hup, Holland, hup. Trek het beestje geen pantoffels aan. Hup, Holland, hup. Laat je uit het veld niet slaan. Want de leeuw op voetbalschoenen kan de hele wereld aan. Hup.
Dost.
Laat de leeuw niet in zijn hemdje staan.
Babel. Chooses to go. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Brushed off the ball there. Senegal. Forward it goes. It's Di Maria. Well weighted. Di Maria. It's Di Maria! Saved only by poor finishing.
Argentina just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Played out to the right. That's a decent ball. Wijnaldum. Lovely feet. Swept in. Otamendi boots it to safety. And it's Tete. Lovely bit of skill. Basio knocks it away. Whipped it again. And that's been levered clear. Here it comes. And it's hoisted clear. Dybala. Aimed long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Here it is now, surely! Timely intervention. And he's there to hoof it away. Out wide to the right. Strootman goes up and over. Di Maria. Rapidly approaching the end. The Netherlands have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Billia. Aguero looking to get on the end of this. There's no flag! A chance to play it in. Fires it. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Billia does well there, alert. Mercado. Billia sends it forward with interest. Federico Fazio. Gets it upfield. Patrick Van Aanholt goes looking. Babel. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, that's nice. Tony de Vilhena! It's anyone's ball. Oh, outstanding save. Save. He had to be at his best. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
Northern Ireland emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio Dragao. Blue, certainly the colour. And here is the national anthem of Peru. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It's our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Macaulay. Back to the keeper and try something new. Macaulay. Brunt. Plays it out to the wing. Crunching tackle. It's come loose. Northern Ireland cannot keep hold of the ball. Going through. Andre Carrillo boots it to safety. Now they can break here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cleared without complication. Aimed long and direct. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Northern Ireland just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And it's got through. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That's the throw. Brunt tries to get it forward quickly. And back to base. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. Out to the left it goes. Dinks one in. Looking for space out wide. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now it's Farfan. Over to the left. Northern Ireland are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Looking for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Has a swing at it! Danger averted for now. Aimed long and direct.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Macaulay. Brunt. Forward it goes. Shoots! That really should have hit the net.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Brunt. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Macaulay getting on for a third of the way through the game. Knocks it away. Now can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Attempts to play it through. And it's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a brilliant interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeper has beaten it away. Quiver, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Brunt tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Here it comes. He's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Been levered clear. Fofan. to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Goes for the cross. He's gone for it! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Over to the left. Aimed long and direct. We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
Northern Ireland ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Northern Ireland head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Northern Ireland playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Brunt spreads it towards the left. Nicely controlled. Drills one, goes for goal! He scores! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Northern Ireland draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets it back. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And he just whacks it away. And he heaves it forward. Farfan, big chance!
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Ball is over the line. Forward it goes. Tries lifting it over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A really good feat. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Peru can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Puts in a cross.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Good distance on it. What a throw in. And it's Brunt. Out to the left it goes. Can he deliver? Whipped it again. It's gone a long way up and away. Looking to force his way through. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Brunt simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Northern Ireland have made a great start to the second half, and the score is 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brunt. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
Love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Cueva. Now it's Farfan, and the flag has stayed down.
Peru are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Plays a clever pass. Hits one! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Northern Ireland leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Plays it out to the wing, played back in. Can he dig? Has a pop! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And it's Farfan.
Farfan really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Farfan.
Northern Ireland really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Johnny Evans. Over to the left. Shapes the shoots! And that is that. Northern Ireland emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. So 4 points from 9, it leaves them right on the cusp and sweating on the group equation. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Northern Ireland put on a good show of pride and professionalism and found the motivation to do more than just fulfill a duty.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão, blue certainly the colour. And here is the national anthem of Chile. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. Rincon. Rincon. Aimed long and direct. Vidal. Goes looking. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vidal, and it's Sanchez. That's a promising ball. Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's hoisted clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chile get it back again. Cleared without complication.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Vidal. Vidal. Alexis Sanchez. Vidal.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some... In he flies! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Strength, too strong for his opponent. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's whipped it in low. In comes the corner. Just whacks it away. Isla. Now a chance to break. And it's Rondon. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. To the left it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Isla. Aranguis. And it's got through. It away. Looking for a decent ball in. Whipped it again. Forward it goes. Vidal. And it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Vidal. Floats one over. Here it comes. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rondon. Looking for space out wide. Lovely feet. He slid it through. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Aranguis. Vidal. Sanchez. Played into space out wide. That's up top! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aimed long and direct. This is promising. Oh, it's Aranguis. Aranguis! Alexis Sanchez. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Got through. Lovely bit of skill. Swung over into the middle. Boots it to safety. Vidal goes looking. Oh, they could break here. Alexis Sanchez. Play for a throw. going to be another throw. Now it's Vidal. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now. Isla. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. He's found his man. He's left his man. A chance to play it in. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Over to the left. Got a sight of goal here. And it's Rica. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Venezuela can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Alexis Sanchez. Vidal. What an adventurous run from a defender. Rincon. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. And it's Rondon. He's got through. The shot's on! And that's been levered clear. Now can he finish? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chance to break. Alexis Sanchez. Isla. Battles to win it back. Vidal plays it forward. Tries to stroke it through. Alexis Sanchez! Oh, it's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Chile take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to hoof it away. It out of harm's way.
Venezuela showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Chile can make their change now with a break in play. And it's hoisted clear. Just brushed off the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Fires, going for goal!
Yeah, maybe they've become a little desperate in falling into the trap of predictability here.
Oh, it's Aranguis. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Alexis Sanchez certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error. Chile couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Aranguis. And it's Vargas. Eduardo Vargas spreads it towards the left. Ball's out on the left now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vidal plays it short. Surely a shot! Has a swing at it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
To get it forward quickly. Chile have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to...
And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Just whacks it away. Plays it out to the flank. Rincon. Oh, great ball! He'll have a dip! Yes, it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Tries lifting it over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. corner. And that's been levered clear. Drilled in, hits one! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Chile have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to dink it in. Chance to shoot!
Venezuela merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rondon. Chance, shot a goal! No, he couldn't find the finish. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result...
Massive leap! Oh, should have put that away. Isla has it out wide and in space. Dinks one in. Knocks it away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Get that clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Out wide to the right. Played back in. Alexis Sanchez. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Boots it to safety. And it's Isla. Looks to thread it through. They need to get it in quick. Swept in. Looking to shoot! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by...
That's it! They are out! Well, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough to merit a place in the knockout stage. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, the truth is they haven't been good enough to progress. The table doesn't tell lies.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger. No dream.
So on the face of it, things look simple. If they want to make the knockout stages, it is all or nothing. Makes it all very tense, utterly unbearable for the stress levels of the loyal supporters. For the neutrals, this will be compelling, and we are just about ready to go. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways, by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Got the juices flowing, and now this. Romania are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
And we're underway. Kirikesh. Aimed long and direct. Asensio. Raspilicueta. Marco Asensio. Koke. Marco Asensio. Koke. Marco Asensio. Aspilicueta is charging up on the overlap. That's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Isco. And he heaves it forward. And it's Isco. Callejon. Now it's Callejon. Callejon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Azpilicueta goes looking. Costa. Koke.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Kirikesh cuts it out. It's been a rather gentle affair so far.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Looks to clip it forward. Sergio Ramos scoots it to safety. Lobs it in gently. And he's whipped it in low. Asensio, and it's Koke. A win here so important to their ambitions. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kirikesh. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Isco. Kayahon. Isco. Azpilicueta. Away from immediate danger. It's a throw in. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Spain give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Forward it goes. Played into space out wide. Cleared without complication. Promising cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out wide to the right. Back into the middle. Knocks it away. Ball is over the line. Kirikesh plays it forward. Romania to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Kirikesh. Romania are trailing here with the first half almost done. Kirikesh. Pushes it out wide, hoists it high. Raspilicueta. And it's Marco Asensio. Diego Costa. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kirikesh. Plays it out to the flank. Well positioned to make that interception. Costa. Diego Costa. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
To the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they could find a way back.
And it's Koke. Out for a throw. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Torja tries lifting it over, doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Marco Asensio. Torja gets it back. Isco, Koke, Marco Asensio, and it's Diego Costa. Raspilicueta. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Drilled in low. Kirikesh gets good distance on it. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Busquets with a long pass. Boots it to safety. Isco. Koke. He's made sure that that won't get through. Romania still this single goal behind. Raspilicueta. Aimed long and direct. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Dinks one in. A chance to play it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Romania are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Marco Asensio. Sergio Ramos. Romania still have two substitutions up their sleeve. Sergio Ramos. Raspilicueta. Piqué. Played out to the right. And that has been clubbed away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Deftly done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Isco. And that's been levered clear.
Spain are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's got away. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Callejon. Isco.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Out wide to the right. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Gets up to head it! It's a goal! Romania are level.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Spain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resolve.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Clears it out of harm's way. Played back in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Callejon. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Romania to make one last surge forward. Sergio Busquets. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Romania have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Callejon. He's through the middle. Now it's Callejon. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. They are right into last chance territory. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Romania are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest. They had their chances.